All right, you guys, we need to talk about a tragic and honestly disturbing situation out of Cincinnati. A teenager, Ryan Hinton, 18 years old, was shot and killed by police after they say he ran from a stolen car with a loaded gun. Then the next day, his dad, Rodney Hinton Jr., allegedly retaliated by killing a retired sheriff's deputy. It's a lot, it's really sad, but let's get into the facts. Welcome to Nelly Miranda. Before we jump in, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel. Now let's get started.
Here's what we know right now about Rodney Hinton Jr.'s movements on Friday. A Cincinnati police detective said on May 2nd, shortly after 9:30 that morning, Rodney Hinton Jr., along with family, viewed body camera footage of a Cincinnati police officer shooting and killing his 18-year-old son, Ryan Hinton, the day before. Police say officers found Ryan and 3 other young men in a stolen Kia. When police arrived, the 4 men ran. Police ran after them, and officers say Ryan had a gun, and it was pointed toward an officer who shot him twice, killing him. The footage, which is a bit blurry at times, shows the shooting and Ryan falling to the ground. Police then say after reviewing that body cam video shortly after 10:30 a.m., Rodney leaves Cincinnati Police's Criminal Investigations Sections Unit's parking lot. Police say he left this first time upset and unable to drive. Family members describe him as agitated. Witnesses tell police he went to a couple of different locations, then returned to the parking lot around 12:40 p.m. They say Hinton came back to pick up a car left behind, and then for a second time,
he actually left the parking lot, followed by some family members, and then a few minutes later returned to the parking lot at CIS, drove through the parking lot, and then left the parking lot again.
Now, authorities say that final exit occurred at 12:49 p.m. Just 11 minutes later, police say Hinton plowed right into Henderson, who was operating a traffic light at the intersection of Martin Luther King Drive and Burnett Woods. A detective on this case claims video footage shows Hinton first stopping in a left turn lane before increasing the car's speed.
The vehicle accelerated quickly directly at where Deputy Henderson was standing.
Cincinnati police have not yet identified that officer who shot and killed Hinton's son. Prosecutors say they believe that Rodney Hinton Jr. just, quote, ran over the first officer he saw.
Now here's the question that keeps getting lost in the headlines. Why was an 18-year-old with no military training, no legal permit, armed with a gun in the first place? How did he get it? Why did he feel he needed it? Why wasn't he at school? If he dropped out of school, why wasn't he at work? Listen, I'm not here to paint this kid as a saint. This wasn't a law-abiding citizen defending his home. This was a teenager in a stolen car in possession of a deadly weapon. We've normalized kids being caught with guns like it's just another day, but it's not. It's failure on every level, and it did not start with the police. Where are his parents? Well, clearly one is now in prison, but where were they? I have so many questions. Let's take a listen at what Ryan Hinton's grandfather had to say about this tragic event.
If I seen in the video about my grandson, I seen 2 scared people. I seen the officer scared, and I seen my grandson scared. So it's an unfortunate incident that happened. So that's all I seen. It was like, I didn't see the police there trying to kill. No. What I seen was 2 persons made a mistake. My grandson made a mistake being there, and the officer, he was trying to get back to his family too.
We're also learning more new information tonight. Hinton's family says he attended Don High School before it shut down. He was not in school at the time of his death. Family and attorneys didn't dispute otherwise that Hinton was sitting in a stolen car or had a gun on him at the time of the incident. His cousin says, however, he should not have been in that stolen car because he was locked out of the house the night before.
I was asleep. Ryan, I'm so sorry. This was never supposed to happen to you. Ever. I'm so sorry, Ryan. I'm so sorry, Ryan.
I respect what Ryan Hinton's grandfather said. He didn't sugarcoat it. He said his grandson made a mistake and he saw 2 scared people that day. His grandson and the officer. And he's right. The officer did what he had to do to make it home to his family, just like he stated. He didn't demonize the officer. And that kind of honesty, especially in the middle of grief, we need more of that. But let's talk about something that's not always easy to say out loud these days, but it needs to be said. Too many kids are growing up without both parents in the home. This isn't about shaming single parents. There are a lot of strong moms and dads doing the work of two, but we cannot ignore the truth. When both parents are present, involved, and working together, the chances of raising rounded, focused, and respectful kids go way up. If we want to stop the cycle, we've got to stop ignoring the root. It's not just about bad kids making bad choices. It's about broken homes, lack of opportunity, living in survival mode, and kids stepping up when they should be protected. If we fix survival mode, you'll fix half the streets. But until then, desperation is gonna keep leading our youth down the wrong path. This whole situation is just heartbreaking. 2 lives lost, 2 families destroyed. One young man made a series of bad choices, and his father answered that pain with violence. But violence doesn't heal grief, it just spreads it. Nobody wins here. Ryan's gone. Deputy Henderson, who had retired but was still out there helping his community, is now gone. And Rodney might spend the rest of his life behind bars, so his life is gone. I know some people want to make this about police brutality, and yeah, there are times when cops go too far. Absolutely, but this, I don't know. Ryan had a gun. He ran from a stolen car. He made a choice that put everyone at risk. And then his dad made another choice that just made everything worse. We've got to stop pretending that every single police shooting is a civil rights issue. Sometimes it's just people doing reckless things and paying the price for it. This story's rough. It makes you angry. It makes you sad. But more than anything, it should make us pause. Young people need better direction. Parents need to deal with pain without turning it into bloodshed. And as a community, we have to start taking accountability. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think the shooting was justified, or was the police in the wrong? And if you found this breakdown helpful or even just thought-provoking, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss another video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.